Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars, and this is a unique little shop truck. I've never had one like it before. It's a 1965 Ford F100 short bed style side truck, but the cool thing about it is it's sitting on a 1988 Mazda B2200 chassis. So it's actually got a little Mazda 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual, power disc brakes. I want to be careful about the brakes. I know it doesn't have power steering, but it's got rack and pinion and it steers really easy. So anyways, let's take it for a little spin. Super fun truck. Easy to drive. This is one of the trucks that in fact, when I get done with this video, I'm actually driving it to the store. One of the easiest trucks, one of the smoothest driving trucks. And it gets 35 miles per gallon, no lie. It's super fun to drive. I mean, it's a super lowrider. They laid the body right down on top of the frame, which gives it a lowrider stance. It steers so nice and straight. I mean, genuinely, mechanically, you're driving a 1988 Mazda truck. Well, wait till you see the outside of this thing. It's just so cool. Gotta be careful here with the neighbors. Let's see if I can actually stop here. This is so cool. I mean, it sits so low to the ground, but it's just perfect. It doesn't bottom out. Tires fit right up in there. It's got like 9 or 10-inch wheels on the back, and I think there's 7 on the front, and they just tuck right up underneath. I mean, what a cool truck. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. Usually I can. Great little Mazda engine. The inner fender wells are gone because there's just not enough room in there. So you could make a custom inner fender well. Actually, the guy that I got it from said I could have them, but didn't see any point in having it. Nice, healthy little engine. And those little engines run forever. So I'm gonna turn it off here. I mean, this is such a cool truck. I absolutely love it. Here's a crazy thing. Whoever did this, they chose a truck that had a super straight body. I mean, this truck has an aero straight body. And I don't see any major dings, dents, scratches on it. If you get up really close and we look at it, there's a couple little bubbles down here. Right there, 2 or 3. A couple here at the bottom of this fender. Bottoms of the door looks awesome. Front, just going around, kind of try to walk slow so you can see. I mean, the body is super straight. So here's what we got a hankering to do. We were really tempted to put a 302 in this, just to go ahead and do a V8 swap. You know, take advantage of all the rest of the, you know, just the smoothness of drive and everything. Put a 302 and an automatic in it. But you know what? I didn't want to mess with it. Again, if you've been watching my videos I've been shooting the past couple of days, we just said, you know what? Let's not mess with stuff. We want to let the next guy do what he wants to do. They did, whoever built this did block in and fill in the tailgate, so the tailgate does not actually open and close. One of the things that I did think about doing was putting a wood bed in. And like I said, I didn't want to do anything I didn't want to put an oak bed and somebody say they would want to put a teak bed in, you know. So anyways, great tread on the tires, it looks like. Nice deep dish. I mean, they tuck up underneath there. We'll look up underneath the truck in just a second. Clean inside, blue and white. Little knob missing on there. I meant to fix that. I think I might have another one, but that's, you know, it's easy to put new knobs on. It does have a crack in the windshield across there. Kind of left it because, you know, again, said, you know, this is a shop truck, let's leave it alone. Stereo in the glove box, and it does work. Just hit the button and it turns on. Hold the button again, turns off. Rerunning that, I would have probably done that before the photos. I just didn't think about it. Rerunning that speaker wire. But anyways, the speakers work, the stereo works. Basically brand new seat cover in here, no headliner. I just put that steering wheel in. It did have a little Mexi style, little Cheech and Chong style steering wheel in it, and I decided to take that out and put a little bit more normal one on. But if you want it, let me know. Pretty clean underneath, actually. A couple little spots of rust there in the cab corners, but look at these step sides. Really, really clean. And like I said, they just took the cab and the body and just laid it right down on top of the frame, and that made it look like, makes it look like a lowrider. It really rides great. And if you look across, I'm going to kind of pan across the concrete. There's nothing sticking down that's low. You know, sometimes I get lowrider Chevys and the oil pan sticking way down, or the transmission sticking way down. This, if you see across, that's why I'm trying to pan across there and show you, is very consistent, and I've never bottomed out on anything. As long as, of course, you slow down. I mean, I'm not hitting big bumps hard either, but I love the fact that Ford put a big window in the back of their trucks in the 60s, where Chevrolet, you could buy a big back window Chevy, but most of the Chevrolet windows were small. And so I kind of like that. You can see how clean it is under here. Of course, there's lowering blocks there. It's got a perfectly even stance. Once again, step sides on this side, consistent with the other couple of little spots in the cab corners. But other than that, these are your floor pans. I really try hard to be as honest as I can about what I see when I do these trucks. We don't always catch every single thing, but I try to do everything I can to catch what I can, because I know we don't get to meet you guys face to face very often. Most of our customers are out of state or overseas, and you know, most times a truck like this will end up somewhere in Maryland or California or who knows where. I just sent one to New Mexico, and I sent another one to Connecticut the other day. So man, really, really cool. Great look. I mean, you just can't beat the look. And the price. I mean, we got it just priced right. So somebody put some lace up here and then painted it. So this is actually painted on. I almost sanded it and did like a white top or a red. I was like, nope, again, so easy. Run some tape across here. You could do anything you want. You could do a, you know, you could do an inexpensive paint job at home. With paint that you can get from the auto shop. You know, Summit Racing, you can order, have it delivered right to the house. And the paint on the truck, the black from bumper to bumper, is consistent. I wouldn't touch it. If I was going to keep the truck, I might finish off and paint the black top black and just kind of finish it off. I also thought about doing white or doing the cab a separate color, like you know, the top of the cab, like a lot of people do. But there again, it's your truck. When you buy it, you do what you want to with it. You know, we want to leave it for the next guy, because what a really cool project this will be. And it's not a project. I mean, the guy that I got this from was driving it to work every day. It's ready to run and drive down the road right this minute. But what a fun thing to tinker with this summer. So give us a call, PeachTreeClassicCars.com. It's a great running, great driving little shop truck.